What's good? What's good? What's good, everybody? A lovely way to start off the show this week with me sideways, with me turned sideways. Anyway, welcome to another edition of Over the Barricade weekly wrestling review podcast. I am one of your hosts, your main host. You can call me Beast. You can call me Rose. You can call me Beast Mode. You can call me Rose Mode. You can call me Rose Gold if you want. But whatever you call me, make sure you add that I'm your mama's favorite wrestling reviewer on this here internet. And this week, Reg is supposed to be here. He is. He has the invite, and he will be here when he does get here. However, in the meantime, in between time, and for the rest of the show, we have another guest. So, ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, I bring on a longtime member of the family, a longtime loyal watcher slash listener, whatever you want to say, of the show, and my bro, all of our bro. And to know him is to absolutely love him. Ladies and gentlemen, John May.
Oh shit. It's always an honor to show up at the table when I'm needed.
Welcome, brother. Welcome, welcome.
What's good? What's good, everybody?
Man, we here to talk another crazy week in the world of professional wrestling. And folks, if you see me look off to the side, I will not front with you. Playing 2K at the same time. I love
Yeah, if you hear me
2K25.
cough a lot, I'm getting over something. There's a lot of shit going around, and I've had a
If you
cough
hear
for
me,
about like
if you hear me cough or sneeze, same thing. I'm getting over something too.
we just gonna have fun tonight.
And if you
Raw,
see this,
I guess we can kick it off
and if
with
you see this, you know what's going on.
Monday Night Raw. Interesting way to open up Raw. Let's just because that was
We
the main.
open. What did we open with, John? What did we open with?
Man, Cena and Cody under the same roof since
Mm-hmm.
Cena turned his back at Elimination
Turn this
Chamber.
back on. Turn this back on who, John?
Everybody.
He
Cena turned
turned
his
his
back
back
on
on all of us.
everybody. He broke up with us Monday, y'all. We're the reason he's the way he is. We're like a toxic relationship. We lose and we get nothing. I felt like we were in the damn chocolate factory.
Willie Walker. I felt like Charlie. I felt like Charlie. I
Lord.
lost. I got nothing. No new music. No
For what
no
it's worth,
new.
I personally didn't like it at first. But I
Okay.
went back and watched it.
Hmm.
It's a Cena face promo, but as a heel. Like, I think he was trying just a little bit too hard.
But John, that's the point. Okay. Put it this way. Put it this way. Who of anybody has more room to cut a you people promo when they turn heel after 25 or 22, 23, however many 20 some years than John Cena? Who else has that right?
there ain't nobody.
Nobody else has that right. Is it a standard heel promo? Absolutely. John Cena has been playing a standard baby face for 25 years. So of course when he turns heel, what's it going to be?
Standard as fuck.
Exactly. However, not only is it standard, with everything he's saying and him not being wrong, it's the greatest version of the standard you people promo. John Cena, ladies and gentlemen, is schooling y'all and y'all don't even realize it. Okay? If there's one thing I enjoy in professional wrestling and especially in promos, it's psychology. That's why Jake the Snake Roberts is one of my favorite promo artists ever, hands down. Of course, of course, it sounds cookie cutter because John Cena's been cookie cutter his entire career. Of course, like it's so it's so beautiful yet so simple, which is why I think a lot of people, not even a lot of people, because the majority of people I saw loved it, but why some people took it a certain way and didn't get what they needed from it. Honestly, I said at the beginning, it came off a little whiny, but then after thinking about it, yeah, how else is it going to come off? This is him letting loose on the fans for 25 years of them giving him absolute hell when all he was trying to do was perform.
And
All
y'all,
he was
his
trying
being
to do was make them
invisible
happy.
has never been funny. We just gotta
Like
put
the
it out.
yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
An invisible joke has
I,
never been funny, yo.
I'm not gonna lie. The invisible joke was funny a couple of times because in certain memes where you'll have, like, for example, I saw a thing that said compilation of John Cena clotheslining Kane over the top rope, and it was just Kane, and it was just Kane rolling over the top rope the way he does after matches, and I died laughing.
It was great. I seen it.
So I'm not going front with you. It's funny a couple times, John. However, I do get it because the majority of times it was not funny.
In the most
Well,
not in the
yeah,
most PG of ways, I do like the fact that he pretty much said "fuck them kids" in the most in the most PG
he
way.
said he
Because
said
when they
fuck
pointed
one
at
kid
that
in
kid, like, what the
particular.
fuck did I do? Like,
There's so many funny layers to that because it's like right before John pointed him out specifically, the kid just yelled out, "I love
it's
you."
camera bees.
I know. Don't worry. No. Oh yeah. You ain't been here. You ain't been here in a couple weeks. This has been happening for weeks. So whenever it happens, they folks, y'all know the deal by now.
Man, we need to give Beast a better fucking tripod.
Or it's not even it's not the tripod. It's literally, I don't know what it is. It's just the screen just goes and then I got to pick it up, readjust it, and then we move on.
All
It's
right,
gonna happen
well,
again. It's
what
gonna
else
happen
happened?
throughout the show. Just know that. But
Rhea
yeah,
Bianca
wait,
T.
wait. Let's talk about Cody. Let's talk about Cody when he came out.
Oh yeah, Cody forgot about him.
'Cause you can't forget
And
about the
Cody
roller
pretty much said,
coaster.
you know what, pussy.
He said, I need you to find the real John Cena because that's who I want to face at WrestleMania, not this whiny bitch. Number one. Well, that's how he ended the promo. But Cena did before that try to call him kid. He gave him the listen kid, and Cody shut that shit down immediately. When I saw that shit, I pulled a lean back in the chair. I was like, okay, Cody, because he John Cena hit the listen kid, and Cody said enough, and it certainly isn't kid. It's WWE champion. I said, hey. John, you better call that man what he want to be called.
Cody, everybody said this Cody run has been stale, and at times I guess I could agree.
There were times, but I
Before the
overall I
Kevin
think it's been
Owens,
pretty good.
before the Kevin Owens shit, it was kind of stale. But I think ever since the Kevin Owens stuff, Cody has found his itch, and him being in this program with Cena going into WrestleMania, I
I
think
feel like, yeah,
for
go
what it's
ahead.
worth, Cena's about to pass the torch. That's all I'm saying.
Oh yeah, without question, without question. But do you want to see him get the 17th world title? Do you want to see him beat Cody at WrestleMania?
Yeah, yeah, because I kind of,
Me
you
personally,
know,
absolutely.
I'm not a big Ric Flair fan, and that's whatever. That's my opinion. Um, yeah, because I think it deserves to be a record like that deserves to be broken. I mean, if you can break the Undertaker streak, I think a more important streak to be broken.
Which I will die on the hill should have never been broken. Undertaker Street.
Yup, that's the same one. But I don't know. We still got a few. We got like 20 some days left until Mania. Not 20, a lot. Um, I don't know. A lot of things can happen between now and then, but right now, I think
True.
Cody's in a perfect spot to be where he's at. And Cena, I don't know how the Rock's going to play into it. Uh,
Right, right. He hasn't even mentioned anything about the Rock yet.
okay, we can. I guess we can stay on that topic. I'm probably going to jump a bunch of barriers right here, but let's go ahead and talk about Seth Rollins, CM Punk, and Roman.
Oh, we can talk about it because I
Um,
mean, like
do
I
you
said,
feel
we
that?
jump around, man.
Do you feel that they're going to have that triple threat like just be for nothing, or do you think there's going to be a stipulation where they're possibly going to add them to Cena versus Rhodes?
I don't see that at all. The adding them to Cena versus Real. First off, I don't like that. With the three of them, their issue is something totally separate from Cena and Rhodes. So I wouldn't want to see them integrated into that. Like for what? I would think that'd be stupid. That's too much. That's overkill. But as far as the triple threat, it doesn't need. It doesn't really need a stipulation. It doesn't really need stakes because there's so much surrounding it already. You
Do you
know,
think Paul turns on Roman?
it's possible. Possible that favor is looming large, man. That favor that Paul owes Punk is looming large. Um, I kind of just want to find out what it is already, personally, But that could just be me.
No, I think that favor still rings in a lot of people's ears because I think everybody's going to assume it's for a world title shot, and it very well could be because I think in the long run, CM Punk deserves another world title run. Uh, that's just me.
I definitely want to see CM Punk with another world title run. I will say this: no matter who does win, I hope Seth Rollins loses because
Grimace. It's Grimace.
because to me, after SmackDown, we Punk called him Grimace. I first off almost fell out of my chair laughing. Um, but to me, he's been wrong in this entire series. He's been wrong as far as him and Punk. He's been wrong as far as him and Roman. Like, bro, like I've watched you refuse to accept responsibility for your part in this entire time. You are why Roman is the way he is, and you're mad at Punk because he left. Like,
I feel like they're doing the same shtick with Seth as they're doing with Drew. Like it feels like Seth's getting that exact type of turn.
yeah, I've been saying for the longest time that him, KO, and Drew are all saying the same thing, and no one's realizing it. But that I think now I feel like while that is still somewhat the case, they're kind of trying to move away from it and
All
move
right,
them in their
let's
move
get
them
back to
in their
Raw.
separate directions.
Rhea, Io, and Bianca. Rhea added her name to the contract.
It's legal. She's in. I
More
said
than
it.
likely going to end up being a triple threat. Was
Oh
that the
yeah,
right move, or should Bianca had her own one-on-one?
it was definitely the right move because Rhea is still too hot to not be on WrestleMania at all. Number one. Number two, I feel like that's going to be the case for a long time. Like, I definitely see at some point people getting a bit of the Charlotte flares with Rhea, but
Don't get me started on Charlotte.
and don't get me wrong, I hate Charlotte Flair too with everything in me. But but I do see people getting that way with her if WWE isn't careful and she wins a little bit too much and is involved in a little bit too much. Don't get me wrong, I don't think this time doesn't make sense because it absolutely does. But if Triple H does a situation where it should be a one-on-one and he's like, wait, I know what this needs. Rhea Ripley. So then we're in a bit of trouble. But nah, this definitely should have been a triple threat. Um, everyone was expecting it to just be Rhea versus Bianca, which inject that into my veins right now, please.
Yeah,
But with the addition of EO, that can only improve things. I've said this to her face. I've loved EO Sky ever since Lucha Underground. So adding her to anything or adding any of these women to this match, whoever is the one being added, it makes sense and I'm for it.
absolutely, absolutely. Um, do you see Bianca or Rhea getting the title? Personally, I see Jade Cargill getting involved with this one.
I do too. I see
And
Bianca
Austin
going
Rhea is not going to
heel.
play.
I see Bianca going heel because we haven't seen that yet from her on the main roster. So and that's how I'd want it to go. If Bianca's gonna win, I want her to go heel to do it. I know in a triple threat match it's no DQ, so there's not too many real heelish things you can do, but she can do something that's out of character for her to get the win. You know, so yeah, I kind of want to see Bianca take that. I've seen I even though EO, that would make you a transitional champion, and I don't want to do that to you. You can get it back somewhere down the line, but for this one, yeah, I want to see Bianca take this one. And we are having connection issues.
Me, I'm good.
Curse you, technology.
Are we good? I'm here. I don't
Let's
know.
see what else.
Beast is
What
here.
else? What else was there on Raw to talk about?
Uh,
I mean, those
Finn
are the more
Balor
important
and
things.
Braun
Oh,
Strowman,
Penta going for the Intercontinental Championship. I'm for it.
or Finn Balor and
Um,
Braun Breaker. My bad.
I do think it'll be a I'll get back. Good, good looks. Good looks too. Yeah. You can hear, but John's buffering right now. So
Yo, Beast, I'm here,
that's where
man.
there he is. There he is. There he is. Good God.
Can you
All
see
right.
me?
Yes, I can see you now.
Can you hear
I can
me?
see you. I can hear you now.
Okay,
Yes.
bro. I was talking. Let's talk about Finn Balor, Braun Breaker, and all that shit.
Yes. I do
Uh,
think it's going to be a multi-man for the IC at WrestleMania. And as to who I want to come out of it, Penta.
oh, dude, Penta deserves something, but
Belt. I mean, just belt him up now. Just belt him up now. Like I I am definitely one of those people that wants to see better for Finn Balor, but I've given up. Okay, I've given up on him. I've given up on Shinsuke. As much as it pains me, as much as it pains me to admit those two things, I can't do nothing else. Okay, I can't do nothing else. I got to give up
well,
on it.
it's pretty sad because I think Shinsuke's leaving.
Rennie Ran said they should have saved Braun and Penta for Mania. That's gonna be a four-way. Yeah, I'm thinking it's gonna be some sort of a multi-man. Maybe a ladder match. We don't know. Um, we don't know yet. Maybe we'll find out tomorrow. You know, I mean, we gotta find out some point because Mania is coming up. So it and I would probably throw Ludwig Kaiser in there. Don't put Sheamus in there if he's not going to win it.
Yeah, please, because Sheamus deserves so much better.
Stop putting him in IC title matches if he's not going to win at this point. Like we just want to see him do it. So if he's not going to win, don't put him in there. But definitely put Ludwig Kaiser in. Okay, Rennie Rand says Shinsuke is going back to Japan, and when he does, New Japan Pro Wrestling. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it.
I'm all
I
for that.
wouldn't doubt it. Either there or DDT Pro. It's one of the two. He'll 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 go and rediscover the king of strong style, and he's hopefully he can regain his stardom level, but by then he'll be too old to come back to WWE for another run. So
Or let's talk about it. Gunther and Jay. Jay had the upper hand this week. Uh, actually got to hold up the world title finally. Then he threw that Gunther. Um, I like Jay's momentum. I really do. But I think they're setting us up for failure. I
I
think,
want it.
as
I
much as
want it.
I don't
Yeah, go
want
ahead.
it,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I want Jay to win this more than anything because
Same.
I'm all part of the Yeet movement and shit. But I think Gunther is going to retain at Mania, and I think they're just going to set us up for failure with Jay.
I don't think so, and I hope not. I hope he does get it. But like this segment on Raw didn't do a lot to help his perception and a lot of the internet fans' eyes because you squashed Austin Theory. A lot of people want to see either have you're either in the camp of you've given up on Austin Theory or you want them to turn their face already so we can see what he does. Both those camps were disappointed when Jay squashed him in like 7 seconds.
Well, apparently we can blame Cena for that one.
Yeah, the segment went long. So, it was supposed to go apparently 11 minutes. It got cut down to like 30 seconds or so.
Go out there
So,
and take a spear.
go out there, took a spear, and a lot of people are saying he botched it. There was a crossbody. Listen, somebody took either Jay angle was wrong or Theory's angle was wrong. Somebody's angle was wrong. And it looked like a crossbody when it should have been a spear. I do like the fact that they've given Jay the spear as a secondary finisher. Whether they've given it to him or he's chosen it, or Roman has said, you know what, you're my cousin. So you can acknowledge me by doing my move.
I don't watch a whole lot of NXT. The only thing I'm interested in on NXT that I've seen is this whole Javon Evans, Trick Williams, the 2.0 Shield.
Let me say this. Everyone that's not watching NXT and hasn't since the 2.0 days, it's okay to come back. It's good again. Come back. Come back. Javon, Trick, and Obafemi, ladies and gentlemen, we are on our way to an all locked up triple threat for Stand and Deliver for the NXT Championship, and I am all for it. Everyone's dreadlock powers will be activated, and before the match, we will have a special prayer. Can't stop, won't stop. The Lord our God has dreadlocks. And amen. And then everyone's gonna start throwing hands. As far as the 2.0 Shield, as you put it, which we learned this week are called Dark State. I thought they were a lot more menacing before they cut their promo.
Yeah. I think with the group like that, just shut the fuck up and sneak attack everybody like you do, because that's good. And I think all
If
them guys are.
if you're gonna let anybody talk, it should be Saquon Sugars because I like him. He should be the mouthpiece if anyone's gonna be a mouthpiece, and
Aren't they like all like
everyone else should be
WWE ID
silent.
people?
No. They're from their performance center. Um, you got Deion Lennox who was there already, but he turned heel and went with them. Um, Saquon Sugars, I forget the other two guys' names. I'm not gonna throw with you, but I do like the group. They gotta tighten up that quadruple power bomb a little bit, but overall I do like the group. I did find it funny on NXT how Vic at the end was like when Oba, Trick, and Javon were all brawling in the ring, and everyone's in there trying to separate them. Vic's like, guys, look at the crowd. These four men, they're slowly getting closer to the ring. Cuts to them, they're still in the same spot. They're still standing where they were. They are no closer to the ring at all, and they're not moving in that direction. I found that shit hilarious on NXT. That was funny.
I do
But
like
yeah, man.
Who's that double champion? Stephanie Valkyr.
Definitely back here.
She was
Oh my
okay.
God.
I ain't gonna lie.
Why are they doing this to me? Why are they doing this to me? Why is it Stephanie McCurr and Jada Parker for the NXT Women's Championship when I know Jada Parker's not going to win? Why
Who
are
do
they
you
doing this to
think
me?
is going to take one of those two titles off her first?
Why are they doing this to me? Oh,
I think the
I would,
obvious choice is
okay.
Jordan
I
Grace.
would feel a lot better if it was her and Jada Parker for the NXT North American Women's. I'd feel a lot better, and I'll be like, bet Jada could take that off her. But Fallon Henley's not taking that off Stephanie, and unfortunately, Miss Parker is not taking the NXT Women's off of her. She's gonna win 2 matches. She's
in
gonna
time.
win 2 matches,
In time.
unless a miracle, unless a miracle happens. And I need, please, I'm praying for a miracle. I need Jada Parker to win. Please, Stephanie, I love you too. This is why I say I don't know why they're doing this to me. I feel like it's personal, John.
I mean, it does feel personal.
It feels incredibly personal.
But, it wasn't personal. A man got a thing of nails and spikes stuck in his back on dynamite.
Yeah, folks. Yeah, folks. We don't talk a lot about AEW because I don't usually remember everything that happens, but I do remember the important shit. And this week, that was the important shit,
I feel
folks.
like
John, if you okay, so let me tell everybody if they weren't watching or haven't seen it. We had we had old Cope, aka Edge, going up against John Moxley for the AEW World Championship in a street fight. Let me say this about AEW. With the things we've seen in matches already, and how y'all seem to just want to keep upping the ante, y'all are not going to be happy till somebody dies in that ring.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Was the spot awesome? Yeah,
Yeah.
but damn it. At what point does human responsibility, at what point do you look at them, Tony, and say, hey, no, we're not going to do that?
I mean, look,
There's
I
a
was going to
safer way to
say
get your point across.
that should have been in their fucking first match. Because the fact
And
that
then
it
on
happened
top
in
of
the
it,
rematch,
and yeah,
it
and then
was
on
fucking god
because
awful.
the first match was on pay-per-view. This happened on TV.
Their first match was god awful. It was the shits.
First
But
match was
you
not
did
good.
this spot because you know
And
you wasn't going to
okay,
have much of an audience
we've
of
da-
a
we've
fucking
we've da-
promotion.
we've danced around it. Let me tell everyone what happened. So Edge, I'm calling him Edge. Okay, I'm calling him Edge. Edge has this paddle thing with nails sticking out of it that he calls Spike. And he brought that out, hit Moxley in the gut with it, hit him in the back with it. Then laid it on the canvas, laid it on the canvas face up, so spikes up. suplex Moxley onto it, and it stuck in Moxley's back. And Wheeler Yuta and the referee had to try to pry it up. Okay, think Ricky Bobby with the knife in his leg, but much more gruesome. Like they had to pry this thing out of John Moxley's back, and you like see flesh tearing. You see it all. It's one of the most gruesome things I've seen in wrestling, and it's also one of the most awesome things I've seen. I thought I thought we were I thought we couldn't get no like after you set a motherfucker on fire. I thought we couldn't up no antes after that. But then we had Swerve and Hangman, and I said, okay, surely this is the line, and we can't go any further. And then Wednesday happened.
Well, I mean, before Wednesday happened, we had Tony versus Mariah.
Oh
And
my
that
God!
fucking
How did I
Hollywood,
forget that?
that hot,
Yeah.
that is probably the best women's match that AEW has ever had since
First off,
their open.
I'm gonna put it say hands down best women's feud AEW's ever had.
I might as well, yeah. Best fucking women's match in AEW, I swear to you.
Yeah,
But then you have
absolutely.
you had old Adam, man. Suplex, a man who fucking blades. When he doesn't need a fucking spot to blade, he'll just fucking take a suplex and blade himself. Get
My
a
God.
fucking spiked thing in his back. You should have let the motherfucker finish with it in his back. I think he would have. Cause seeing Wheeler Yuta and that referee try to pull it out, man, that was some gruesome shit.
Like him taking the bump into the shit was gruesome enough. But watching them have to pull it out, have to pry it out. and then the camera people ain't shit because we have a close up shot on this. Like
Um, we had Christian screw over Edge with him and his
we did
I don't know what he calls this. His fucking
the patriarchy. We had
the
Nick
patriarchy.
Wayne and Kip Sabian come out and cost Edge the match. And after the match, Dax Harwood from FTR refused to help him up. And Cash Wheeler tried to, talk some sense into him. He pushed Cash away and went to the back. And Willow Nightingale, who came out to neutralize Marina Shafir, Willow Nightingale and Cash at one point for a bit before he went to the back to go figure out Dax. Kind of, I guess, took a bow in the ring because the crowd was applauding him for going through that match. But damn it, applaud Moxley. Shit.
I don't know what else happened on 8. I don't watch AEW like that.
No, it's all good. No, it's all good. You're good. That was the main thing that happened on it. And SmackDown, we had the main thing. Well, first off, we did have Jade Cargill lose her first singles match.
I mean,
and it was her first match back off injury.
Because of Naomi, I think.
Yep.
I think
and I love the new heel Naomi gear. I love the new heel Naomi attitude. I love heel Naomi. I love the first heel Naomi.
I didn't like her whole Bianca. I did it for you. I did it for us. I didn't like it at first, but now that she's
it makes sense.
It she can pull it off if she continues down. because their Twitter interactions with one another, dude. Jay goes after everybody. Don't give a
Yep.
fuck, and I love it. Because you got
And she
Naomi
said, and
going.
she said on Twitter she doesn't trust Bianca either.
I'm glad they have more lineage now to continue their rivalry on Twitter, because some of
Hmm.
the shit they say on Twitter we'll never be able to get on TV.
Not at all. Not at all.
I don't
And
want to
and
talk
it,
about it, but we got, I guess, gotta. Tiffany Stratton and Charlotte Flair has to be the most boring build up to Mania for me this year.
I'm it. I mean, it's a Charlotte Flair match, bro. I don't. But I just want Tiffany to win.
She's not.
I will say Tiffany got a little bit cooked on this back and forth. Tiffany got a little bit cooked on this back and forth. I'll give credit where
I
it's
haven't
due.
watched it yet.
When you watch it back, you're probably gonna message me and go, I hate to say it, but yeah, Tiffany got cooked. Yeah, Charlotte kind of cooked her. Charlotte kind of cooked her. I hope that doesn't translate into Charlotte winning the title because damn it, I don't need to see Charlotte Flair
I, I don't want
holding
that
another championship.
because Tiffany's whole reign ever since the cash in, a great cash in though, has been lackluster. And if we had to
It's
wait
because
for the
it's
return
because
of
it's
Charlotte,
because it happened right in the middle of a holding pattern. It happened right in the like as soon as she won, we had to go right into a holding pattern for her and Charlotte because she won a couple of weeks, if not, I think a week before the Royal Rumble, which Charlotte won. So immediately after that, we're in a holding pattern. You got her facing Nia Jax again. You got her teaming up with Trish to face Nia Jax again. You got you know what I'm saying?
and I really don't want Charlotte to win because obvious I'm not
No,
a Charlotte fan.
neither am I.
But unfortunately, I think that's what's going to come down to. Or
I'm hoping you're wrong.
big, big if
I am
you
Team
get a
Tippy
Becky
Top.
Lynch return in one of these women matches.
I'm Team Tippy Top.
Becky
Man,
Lynch returns and screws Charlotte Flair. I love it.
I think that's everything important that happened in wrestling this week.
I mean, unless there anything happened on TNA worth the shit.
I didn't watch. I missed it this week. I was busy having to get the boy ready to go to his grandma's. So wasn't able to catch TNA this week. But I did
Yeah,
hear about some things. Nick Nemeth is fully healed now after attacking Matt Hardy last week. Um, it is what I wanted, so I'm with it. Joe Hendry's still champion. We had Moose versus Obafemi. I want to see a rematch this time with both titles on the line, and I want Obafemi to win again.
do you think with this partnership now, do you think it's possible that we could see something like that? Like, can you foresee Nick Nemeth, Dolph Ziggler, whatever, coming back to NXT and taking the NXT title under his TNA name?
I can see it. I can definitely see it. I can see Mustafa Ali doing it. I could see a lot of people doing it. Yeah. I could definitely see it happening. Will they allow it? We'll see. But I could definitely see it. It's like that young job meme. I could see it. I could see it.
I mean, the
See,
partnership has been pretty amazing so far.
see, yeah, it has been, and I mean, it's only got up. It's only going upwards, man. But folks, guess what? That's literally everything that we had to talk about.
I mean, pretty much we talked about the important stuff in wrestling this week.
Exactly,
Not a big exciting week. We still, like I said, we got like a month out from Mania still, so
exactly. We're
the stories
in the
won't
WrestleMania
build.
holding pattern, folks. We're in that brief little holding pattern until Mania when all the big shit happens and we'll have a whole lot to discuss. I'm gonna be in Vegas for some of it. I'm gonna be in Vegas for some of the stuff. Um I'll be able to tell you guys, you know, what goes on around it, but I as it stands right now, I unfortunately will not be in Mania unless Cody Rhodes sees this and takes pity on me and says, "Send me your info," and sends me two tickets. Someone tweet this to Cody Rhodes, please.
Yeah, tag Cody, tag
Yeah,
Trips for us,
yeah.
um,
Get
tag
get get
Sean.
get get us to Mania at least night one, please. You know,
Nah, I'd rather go to night two.
or better yet, if well, night one for me because night two. I mean, the fam's gonna be here, so we gotta spend one of the nights with them.
Well, I
So
can't say night two because that's 420 and that's Easter. So night one's fine.
give me night one. I'll go to night one, and then I'll hop back on a plane and come back here and watch night two with the fam. Um, but folks, I want to thank you for joining myself and the illustrious John May. On my end, he's having technical issues, but
Again,
he still may be able to be seen on your end. So if he's still talking, John, I thank you for coming on, my friend. And we should be good to have a show for next week. Um, I do have a bit of free time now, so who knows? We may do another watch along of something. I don't know. Maybe
can you
we'll
hear me
see.
now, Beast?
Yeah, you're back. You're back.
Yeah, like I don't know.
Um,
Like, I never had a connection issue on my end, so your end
yeah,
is kind of weird then.
it's mine. But yeah. Like I said, we may do if we may do another watch along of something. I won't be home for Raw airing early tomorrow probably. But if y'all are down to watch it at 8 o'clock, I'll get on if I can get some people on, and we'll do like a watch along, and we'll do a live discussion and a watch along, tomorrow if I can get people. So don't quote me on it, but it's a maybe. Um, we should definitely be good to go for the next week episode of OTB. Chaos, I see you, brother. I may have you on next week, actually. John, if you want to come back next week, if you're not busy, come
Oh,
on
I'm
through,
down.
brother.
But if we got chaos, I might have to leave early because he's kind of boring.
Oh, shut up. Anyway, anyway, for the illustrious John May, it's your boy. You can call me Beast. You can call me Rose. You can call me Beast Mode. You can call me Rose Mode. You can call me Rose Gold if you're feeling particularly froggy. But whatever you call me, make sure you add it. I'm your mama's favorite wrestling reviewer on these here internets. It's your boy Beast. That's John. For Reg, who should be here next week. We out, and meeting is adjourned as soon as I find the outro video.
I was worried about my cousin.
Facts that. Stop playing my cousin. Act like you know he lying. He's telling the truth. Stop playing him, yo.
You're like, we're not done.
Hold up. Wait. Is this our equivalent to Triple H putting up the graphic at the bottom?
Yes.
Mel Dorothy, I'm Blanche, and show.
Beast and Rose, you dummy.
Listen, I ain't
You
wrong.
stupid.
So quick, all in like 5 seconds, and all it takes is this. You asked the question, I gave you an answer, sir.
First of all, I ain't want to see your nipple. Come on,
Okay. Listen.
man. We're going to get canceled. We don't play that.
They can talk shit. Who cares? Hey, I'm the king of controversy for a reason. As long as they talking, you put me in the rooms I need. Because the genuine people and the people that are trying to figure out who I am don't realize that I'm a genuine dude. So anybody that be talking shit about me or trying to mislead my fucking path, they ain't doing nothing but hurting themselves anyway. It's already written, bro. You know?